I doubt anybody's here. If no one shows up, then I will go to TikTok. Hey, how are you guys? Everyone, there's like no one here. We're gonna try this here, and if like no one wants any questions, then I'm gonna have to dip and go to TikTok. I hate to do that, but things are jacked up today. I'm having a rough time here. And you don't have a lot of time to say hi. Thank you so much. Was that you that anonymous? Was that you that sent me gifts? If it was, thank you. I know it said anonymous on the like gift thing, and hey, it's not very merry. Everything always happens to me. Okay, so I don't do predictions for 2024. I do Autowrites, and whatever spirit wants to give, they give, and it doesn't always happen in the year. So that's how I do it. So I gotta do this really, really, really quick. If I don't get to you guys, on who wants a question, then we will. You can just email me, and I'll give it to you there. Okay, but I did want to mention that. Hey. So one second, let me get a list because I'm not gonna do mediumship. I don't have time to do mediumship today. I mean, I don't like to be the one to be like, okay, your brother says this, this, and this, and there's nothing to back it up. I'm not one of those. So you know, as far as mediumship, I'm not doing mediumship right now. I've got to do something really quick because again, as I posted on my page or my community group, I've got an emergency situation. I've got to take my rabbit up to Tucson. It's an hour and 20 minutes. My appointment's at 5. They only give you a 10-minute leeway. She's not gonna make it till Wednesday when my vet opens. So I just took my other dog to the vet. And I had my car payment and everything due. So I'm struggling a little bit trying to. I'd had enough for the deposit. But as far as getting her in and everything, so that's why I'm doing questions. Intuitive guidance questions are $20, and today only. If you want to be involved in the my dogs are barking because Casper's out here on the deck and they're stupid. Anyways, if you want to be on the what's it called, the platform. January 18th, it's normally $25. I'm putting it for $20 if you want to get on the platform. I don't do that. I don't try to scare people. I give what spirit gives, and I don't do it live. That's something I do auto-write. That's how I get things. So I don't do predictions like that. I don't try to freak people out. Okay. So if you want an intuitive guidance, let me know real quick. I'll put you on the list. If I don't get to you, make sure you email me, thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com, because like I said, this is gonna have to go really fast. Okay, Las Vegas girl, thank you. So I'll put you on the list. I like to work for my money, but I mean, if anybody wants to donate, they're more than welcome to. She won't make it till Wednesday. I don't know if you guys know about rabbits, but if they're not eating, it's a problem. I got her to eat a little bit last night, but she's not moving. She's just kind of in her hide. So it's one of those emergency situations. I can't wait till my vet isn't getting back to me. Usually she'll give me meds or something, but you can go to the link tree link right there, or you can go to it's also in my description boxes. In my description boxes. So if you want a question, just tell me. Go pay at the link tree, and then then I'll ask your question, and then I'll answer it. Like I said, I've got to kind of make this like really, really fast. can't be a 3-hour live. I've got to leave in like 30 minutes. So I was up till 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, stressed out about her, trying to figure out what I was going to do today. So I actually haven't had a lot of sleep. And they made me do a deposit, so I absolutely have to take her there. But all in all, like just to walk in the door, it's like $80. So, but I already paid 50 of that. But that's not including like anything they gotta do. She's just stressing me out. Thank you, Las Vegas girl. Okay. If anybody else wants in, let me know. If you want in on the platform reading, it is a private platform reading. If you go to my videos, you can see where I've posted what it's been like. You're not guaranteed to get a reading, but I've only got 2 people signed up right now. So more than likely, if no one else signs up, those 2 people are going to get a reading on whoever they want to talk to. So depending on how many people we get signed up, $20 for today only. After today, it'll be $25. So if you want to do that, just send me an email at thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. If you want to ask a question, say you want to ask a question, go to my link tree, make a payment. It's also in the description box. And you can also do this, but Linktree has everything. I just started doing that, so it's easier. Thanks, Las Vegas girl. All right, what's your question, girl? I'm not gonna wait to get everybody on the list. If you guys want on the list, just tell me. I'm in a like hurry. I could have been on here earlier, but I really needed a shower. Really bad. Because I was gonna work last night. I was so tired. I was like, oh, maybe it's because I actually need to. I'm trying to, Mari. I gotta get the money to do so. That's why I'm trying to work. So what's your? And it sucks because like Christmas, I just paid all my dang bills. Like I just took my dog to the vet on Thursday, and it turns out he's the deaf dog that you guys hear bark sometimes. Turns out he's all recessive, and his genetics aren't good, and like he might go blind in an eye, and like he's really skinny, so he's on some stuff to help him get his. But that was like $300 like for his labs and stuff, and then she did this today, so it's just one of those. I don't normally do this, but I am just behind. I don't got a choice. Oh, thank you, Amanda. That's very sweet. I appreciate it. Oh, it's for the platform. You're not doing a question? Okay, make sure you email me so I can give you the link. thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com, and you'll be the 3rd person on there. Amanda, do you want to be added to the platform? If you don't want anything, let me know. I appreciate that very, very much. We're going to try to get a video up tonight. Hopefully. If everything goes okay at the vet, I don't know. Does anybody have intuitive guidance questions? Because I actually picked you guys over TikTok because you guys are my loyal subscribers. You're my loyal people. So I tried to give you guys a chance first before I went over to TikTok. And TikTok usually they always want questions done. So I appreciate that, Amanda. No, that's plenty. Thank you. That helps me so much. I mean, both of you guys, that just helped me a lot. So I don't know what's wrong. I'm thinking it's a UTI, and it kind of sucks that I have to take her to emergency for that, but she's not spayed because I just haven't had the money to do it. It might have something to do with that. I hope not, but I think she needs antibiotics or something. She's not moving around like normally. She's eating her hay. She's running around. She won't eat her hay. I got her to eat some romaine like this morning. I put it right in front of her and she ate it. So good morning or good afternoon or whatever it is. And she's not drinking. So it's one of those situations where, I don't know, rabbits, they just don't do well if they don't eat. So you know what my cats did to my face? They were fighting over me while I was sleeping. Jerk offs. Okay. Hey, knock that off. Does anybody else want in on the platform or ask a question or anything? If not, I may have to go jump on TikTok, unfortunately. I like you guys better, but, you know, it is what it is right now. I'm hustling. And I understand it's the holidays and things are, you know, everybody's probably in the same boat I'm in. So, okay. Do you want a question, Poetic Justice? No problem. And if anybody decides that they want, yeah, you can do whatever you want, Julie. Definitely. You can do whatever you want. If you want to donate admission for someone else, that's very sweet of you. That's very sweet. I don't know who, we'd have to figure out like who would want it or how we could get it to. I could just be like the next person that needs it or something, or somebody in here could say it. I don't know. But yeah, you can do that. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I know they are. Like, it's just a bad timing thing because of the dog that had to go to the vet. Like, I'd have the money if I didn't have to take him to the vet on Thursday and pay my car payment and pay my internet. So it just was like all at once. And if I wouldn't have done Christmas, I guess. That's okay. Don't worry about it, Candace. Yeah, email me, thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com if you want it on the platform. So, if you want to do a question right now, it's $20. If you want it on the platform reading for today, it's 20. If after today, I'm going to bump it back up to 25, but just for today, if you want it on the platform, it's 20. And you email me at thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. Lizzie's posting my link tree. You can find everything there on the link tree. I just tried to make it easy. And then if you want to do like an inbox question, it's 15. My inbox questions are always open. If you decide, you know, that you want something done via inbox instead of here, then you just let me know and I will. Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Julie. That's very kind of you. And then we just have to figure out where that's going to go. Maybe I'll find somebody that really needs it, really wants to join. So, Poetic Justice, do you want to ask a question or are you getting in on the platform? Yeah, and hey, it's 20 for the question today, but if you want to inbox me the question, it's 15 because I don't want to like really move up my inbox questions, but my live questions are 20. I've been doing the same on TikTok and here, so I want to kind of make it the same all around. And again, if you want in on the platform reads, which is the mediumship, private platform reads, that's 20 today, but after today, it'll go back up to 25. But I'm discounting it today because of the situation. Okay, these questions are kind of general. They're kind of hard because it's so much. My dogs are being idiots right now. I'm so sorry. It's because, hold on one second. It's because Casper's laying on the deck. They're still not used to him. I don't understand it. Okay. All right. So 2024. I usually like to go in one direction, but we'll see. Do you have any specific thing you want to focus on for 2024? And then just validate in the comment section. Health. Okay. I was going to ask you actually. Have you been to like a lot of different appointments and stuff? Because I get like a lot of doctor's appointments, trying to figure out some stuff that's going on. I don't know. Does that make sense? Okay. Have you been having your blood drawn a lot and stuff? Or it's like they're trying to figure something out. Okay. Yeah, because I was just gonna ask you, like, your blood, I keep seeing your blood, and there's a reference to your spine. Do you have issues with your spine? Because usually whenever I see blood, it's usually for different things. I don't like to say, like, sometimes what it is, because I can't diagnose, but I like to, so you have issues with your spine? Is your white okay. They're showing me your spine for some reason, so I don't know, if you, like, I don't really know why they're showing me that. Sometimes they show it if, like, there's fluid on the spine, if there's gonna be an issue with the spine in the future. It's something to just keep an eye on. Also, with your cholesterol, if you can, there's certain things that you can take to lower it. Olive leaf is one thing I'm hearing in terms of helping with your cholesterol. And because I think that lowers cholesterol, um, helps you lower it. And then um they tell me, is this like an uphill battle? It feels like this is an uphill battle for you. Like, unfortunately, I can't tell you the outcome. I won't ever tell anybody, like, a health outcome, because I could be totally wrong. I don't want to give anybody false hope or scare anybody. So, um, you can always email me and do it that way, Candace. You can always do email questions. Like I said, inbox questions. I can literally probably answer those while I'm sitting at the vets. Yeah. Um, was two things that were referencing was your heart and your spine. Um, so there's things that can help, like, with your heart to okay, so the uphill battle was the leukemia and remission. Well, congratulations for the remission on that. I would continue taking, like mushroom. They have the mushroom supplements. Those are cancer fighters. I would just continue to do that just for the heck of it. But they were focusing on your spine and your heart for some reason, because they kept showing me your heart. Um, and so that's why your cholesterol and your blood pressure is kind of, I feel like they're kind of like up and down. Um, I would take, like, if you can, olive leaf, I think would help, and beet powder. Those are all good heart things. Um, and there's actually something that helps clear out your arteries. It's like a, you can look it up, but they're mentioning it to me. It's apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, and something else. Cayenne, I think, or something like that. But it clears out your arteries if you're able to do that. Um, so my biggest thing I would be worried about is focusing on your heart. Possibly change in diet, lowering the, eating healthier, lowering whatever causes the high cholesterol, and trying those types of things. Um, as far as next year with your health, I think it's going to be, I don't know why I keep hearing stents. I don't know if you've ever had a stent put in, or if it's something that could happen in the future. I don't like to predict those things. Again, I'm not a doctor. I don't like to diagnose or anything like that, but I keep hearing that word, so that's something to hang on to. Okay. Because that's coming in, so it's like, I don't know if it's that one, but there's one that clears your arteries. I watch a lot of these natural doctors, and they're mentioning the one, like, it'll help clear out your arteries in one shot. That's what I would Google. That's what I would look on YouTube, because they're referencing that video. So check it out, see if that's something you can do. Beet powder is really good, like I said, and olive leaf is really good. I just found out that olive leaf actually lowers cholesterol, diabetes, things like that. I feel like, unfortunately, as we age and we get older, we start to have a lot of, things wrong with us, and things go awry. Um, because our bodies, they go through years and years of whatever we do to them when we don't think about what we're doing when we get older, myself included. So, the big thing is, I feel like, is taking care of your heart and your cholesterol and blood pressure, trying to keep those at a good level, because it's coming in that, because they were showing me that, but they're also showing me your spine. So keep an eye on your spine. I don't know if that just means like you have pain in your spine, or I'm not really sure why they're going there with that. That's just something to keep an eye on. Do you have any other question in regards to what we just talked about, so I can make sure I answer your question completely? What time is it? 3:14. Yeah, I was going to say something with the diet, but I don't even know. Is the Mediterranean diet good for cholesterol? I would look up diets good for cholesterol, because hi guys, I appreciate the super sticker, but we're not doing super stickers for this, because they literally take half of it. And I'm not doing mediumship either, so we're focused on one intuitive guidance question. Hey Laura. But poetic justice, I would look up like diet's good for cholesterol. I know, like, I don't know if keto is good for it. No, keto is good for a lot of stuff. Keto, and then like fasting and stuff like that. So, Lizzie, can you write down in case I'm missing any questions? I needed to put you backstage actually, because I'm so confused already. I'm trying to get into her body and see. It's like the arteries or the valves that lead to the heart. I would keep an eye on. That's what they keep talking about. Okay, the keto, because I was gonna say the keto is kind of what I'm coming in, so it's kind of what's coming in. Also, do you walk or do any kind of, like, do you take walks, or when you can? Because it's almost like they're talking about like taking walks. Walks are always good for, you don't gotta run or anything. Just take a stroll. So I'm getting off of here in like 10 minutes. So it's $20 if you want. If I don't get to you, you can do an email question for 15. The psychicsleuth@gmail.com. Because I can't be. I gotta go to this vet appointment. I used to walk. Okay. Um, it's like they're talking about, to start walking a little bit, even if it's small distances, just to get your blood pumping and moving and going. Also, they're talking about like fish oils or omega-3s are being important as well. So the big thing is just keep an eye on your heart, because I get like the valves and the valves and the like arteries that go to the heart. But I don't know why they're mentioning a stent. Just make sure your doctor like, it seems like your doctor is like on top of things, but make sure he keeps more on top. Yeah, I understand. So if you can, if you're allowed to, take ashwagandha, it lowers cortisol levels and stress. So it's hard when you're dealing with that. I'm so sorry it's so much. It's coming in like and if I don't get to you, just email me, and I can literally answer these in the vet office, like through email. Yeah, get it, like, just, I keep getting that for some reason. I think next year, I feel like it's going to be kind of up and down for you. I feel like your doctor's kind of on top of stuff. He feels like a really good doctor, actually. And for some reason, I don't know where, like, yeah, I would just keep an eye on like your heart and your spine. Those are two major things that come in. I think that's about it. I hope that helps. Yeah, calcium scoring test, she says. So hopefully that helps. There's like these natural doctors, they have that video. Just type in like one drink that helps clear your arteries or something like that. I just saw it. I should have saved it and posted it. All right. You're welcome. I hope it was helpful. Sorry. I'm kind of trying to she said ask the doctor about a calcium scoring test. Okay, if I don't get to all of your questions, please email me because I'm going to have to hop off here and run to the vet. So, I'm not going to dip out on you. I'm in a hurry because I'm trying to take my rabbit to the emergency vet. So, who's the next one? I don't know who is next. Who's next, Lizzie? See, this is why I need to put you in the back because I don't know where I'm at. Yeah. It's hard. Like a lot of things you can change. Oh, and another thing that's coming through is there's like you can put healing throughout your body. So you can imagine green to those areas of your body, call an Archangel Raphael. You can do healing meditations, things like that. No, I know I'm behind comments, but so Cat's 1985 is next. I just don't know who's next because well, we have her. She paid through. So cyber plays. This is intuitive guidance. I'm not doing mediumship, so I don't know what kind of messages you want. It's a focus-based question. So if you can actually ask a question, that's something that I use to connect the energy to. It's really hard to just be like, oh this, oh that. I like to get more like in tune with you and the question that you want answered. I was gonna say, Laura, like I was getting like a diabetes kind of thing, but I wasn't saying that she had diabetes unless her sugar. I don't know. I was getting something like sugar related with her too, so that could be why I was getting that. It's hard when you're taking care of someone with dementia for sure. Okay, Katz, what's your 1985? What's your question? Okay, Genesis. Okay, so you want relationship? Thank you, CyberPays, for. Okay, and like I said, if I don't get to you, please email me. Because I'm like having to. All right. So we're going to do these 3 questions. I'm going to try to get to them really quick and then I got to go. So if you want to still get in on the questions, you can just email me at thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. If I don't get to all 3 of you, Kat, Cyber, and Genesis, please email me so that I can do your questions. I can actually do them in the vet's office today while I'm waiting. It's just I have an hour and a half drive and they don't let you be late. So I'm a little like, and I was up till 9, so I didn't get up till 1 and I've been rushing since. So let's see, relationship. So a lot of times when we have to ask what's going on in our relationship, we have to take a look at what is really going on. If there's a disconnect, then it's time to consider maybe what you need to do to, like, what direction you want to take with it. Is it something that you can work with, or is it something that's not workable? So is there like a disconnect? Because they show me an up and down, and then they show me like a disconnect. Usually if we have to ask what's going on in a relationship, it means it's not really working very well. And I always get that, like, rejection is protection and redirection. And sometimes we can only push so much on a relationship before it's kind of like we can't push anymore on it. Laura, I can't breathe. I'm like stressed out because I'm worried I'm not going to make it in time. They only allow you like a 10-minute leeway. I'm like, and I'm sure there's going to be traffic. Yeah, Julie, I'm not going to have time to get to your question today. You can email me the question, though, if you want. If you want to do inbox questions, it's 15. thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. Cyberplays, can you guys validate really quick, and whenever I'm doing your reading, so I can bounce off you, so I can get more information. I just need to know I'm in the right, getting the right information or understanding the right information correctly. You can see I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. My ADHD is kind of like on high alert right now. So does that make sense, Cyberplays? Can you validate any of that? Well, I keep getting this disconnect. And I keep getting this, like, if you're thinking that he's cheating and you're thinking that he's, and I don't like to tell people that someone's cheating because I could totally read it wrong, but I feel like I get a lot of like online stuff. I get a lot of disconnect. I get that they're putting a line through the guy like he's not the guy. Like, it feels like you're trying to push and push and push and make this thing work, and it's just not going to work. If we have questions about if our relationship works or is going to work, or we're worried about them cheating, or we're worried about them running off, or this or that, then usually that's what's going on. And usually there's some sort of disconnect there. You can't force what's not meant to be. We're always with somebody to learn a lesson sometimes. And, sometimes it's hard lessons, but they're putting a line through him like he's not the guy. And it's something about, like, you need to understand your worth and that you're better than the way he's treating you. Does that make sense, Cyberplays? Like, I feel like you're not being treated the way that you deserve to be treated. So when we're not in a relationship for our highest good, when we're not being treated well, when we have these questions, then it's time to literally walk away, because sometimes people will just be with us and go off and do whatever they want to do just because they don't want to be alone, or just because they want to be a playboy. So it's like Spirit will always say you have to do what's best for you. You have to do for your highest good. You have to know what your worth is. And if you're feeling like he's cheating, then girl, it's time to walk away. If you even have those thoughts, because in a real loving relationship, we'll never have those thoughts. We'll never wonder what someone's doing. We'll always know if they love or care for us, because when someone loves us, they're not looking for someone else. They're not talking to someone else. They're not with somebody else. And they let you know how they feel about you. They treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. And I think sometimes he comes in and you start to push away, and he'll come in and pull you back, because it's this push and pull thing, because it's like, okay, she's starting to pull away. Let me pull her back and love bomb her again. Does that make sense? Because I feel like there's times where he gets like overly, I don't know, like overly loving or something like that. And he feels like you're pushing away, so he wants to pull you back, but it's more like a convenience. It's more like just being, he's just being a stupid guy. So honestly, in my opinion, I feel like you will get fed up and you will walk away next year. But you have to make that choice and decision. A lot of thing about relationship is all free will. We can be in a relationship, we can be put with people, but it's our free will and how we react and how they react. So sometimes it's just a karmic lesson. And although it's hard, sometimes we have to be just like, dude, you're not for my highest good. You're not treating me the way I deserve. I'm done. You have to know and understand and be done with being treated a certain way. Shit, my mom's calling me. Does that make sense? You have to make that decision. But you have to choose you. Okay. You're welcome. I know sometimes you just need to hear it from other people, but you already know in your heart that it's done and over with, and that, you know, you have to be with someone that deserves you. Put it like that. They deserve your energy. They deserve your time. Okay. Okay. Cats, if I don't get to your question because I'm gonna have to go, please email me, okay? I don't ever try to like leave anybody hanging. I can literally answer them today while I'm at the vet's office. So if you want to do that, make sure that you email me, thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. Okay, Cats, what was Cat's question? Trying to like do this as fast as I can while getting your guys your answers. All right, Cats, are you here? Are you currently unemployed or are you employed? Merry Christmas, guys. I'll try to get a video out on a case tonight, and then I might do a live depending on how I'm feeling and everything. I had to actually reschedule my appointment for tonight because I'm not going to be here, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, you've been in a job for 7 years. Okay. Do you like that job, or have you like been thinking about going a different route? Or why do I see that like you're standing like in a crossroads where you're trying to decide if you want to continue one job or if you want to go a different direction? You can email me your question. I'm not going to have time because I got to run to the vet. That's what I was coming on here to do. So email me your question, Rebel Soul, if you have one. Yeah, like email me, thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. I'll do the email questions for 15. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that, Cyberplace. I hope that was helpful and wishing you good luck for next year. Just know that just know your worth, okay? Don't let anybody make you feel less than you are. Like you deserve more than the way he's treating you. So does that make sense, Cats? Like are you like trying to decide if you want to continue on with this career, if you want to go in another direction? I always have weird people in the chat when I do it. Cats. Does that make sense? I need you guys to validate in the chat, please. Okay. Because it's almost like I feel like you're kind of like questioning things like, do you want to be here? Do you want to be there? So it kind of comes across as like there's some kind of opportunity at play here. I feel like I don't know if it's going to be with that same firm or you go to another firm, but I feel like there's going to be an opportunity that presents itself next year that is better suited for you. Sometimes when changes happen, it's just because it's time for them to happen, and usually sometimes the universe will force that. So I'm not saying that the firm won't succeed. What's coming in is that there's going to be an opportunity, and that might be another reason why I'm getting a choice. An opportunity is going to come in next year, and you're going to have to kind of make that decision on if you want to go with that opportunity or stay where you're at. I feel like the firm, I don't know if it's something with like management or something like that, but it seems like it's been struggling for a little bit and it might continue to struggle. But I don't know if it's like you get an opportunity through this firm, like through people that know this firm, like that are connected, like either companies or other firms or something like that, or other clients that connect to this, and then you're offered an opportunity. The mid year next year kind of highlights for you, like June, July time. for some kind of switch and changeover. So I feel like there'll be a better opportunity. You're gonna have, it'll be up. Yeah, but that's the thing. We have to look out for ourselves, okay? Just because we're going to feel guilty about leaving a job, like, that's not on us. It's not our fault if it doesn't succeed. You have to look out for yourself. And that's what Spirit's saying, is you have to look out for yourself. And so if the opportunity presents itself, you need to take that opportunity, because opportunities come around for a reason. And it's been struggling on and off because there's something with the management or the way that it's being run or whatever. I actually feel like the money is, it's not making what it needs to kind of survive right now. And unless they make a change, then it's not going to succeed. So you need to go where you're going to succeed. So you can't have the guilt, because sometimes the universe forces us to make a move. They put us where they want us to be. So sometimes we have to be put where we're going to end up. And sometimes we're forced by stuff happening. So, oh God, here we go. This is why I absolutely hate doing afternoon readings. So, yeah. So you have to look out for yourself. If there's an opportunity, I would take it, because I don't think that unless they make a change, like, it might not succeed. You know what I mean? And the place that you'll go will make more money. But definitely take the opportunity if it comes across. Okay. I hope that was helpful. All right, Genesis. And then Genesis, and then I gotta go. If you guys want your questions done or I didn't get to somebody, please email me, thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. I need to see. I gotta get out of here. I gotta see. Where is it? I'm looking for your question, because I have Genesis question. Here we go. Next year be better financial wise, career wise, and we need to hear about a job that will take me out minimum wage. Yeah, so the big thing that's coming in is, like, manifestation is really important. Sometimes when we're having, like, a rough time in life, we tend to start having negative thoughts. So our thoughts I got it. Our thoughts are always creating our reality. So we have to kind of make sure that we're focusing on positive things, make sure that we're manifesting as much as we can, and believing and being grateful for what we do have. So manifestation, I always tell people, like, is really important. Like, the manifestation videos you listen while you sleep, but you also have to be able to turn your subconscious, like, yes, I deserve this, yes, I will have this kind of thing. And so I feel like next year is going to be better, but I don't know if it's going to be that job. I feel it will be, I definitely feel like you switch careers or you go a step up next year. So I feel like next year is going to be better for you. Sometimes we have hard years. Sometimes we have up and downs. Like, that's just the way it is. It's called balance. Like, I had like 10 years of really hard years. I'm still in a hard year. I'm still not out of it. Like, we constantly have to know that. And sometimes it's like astrology, like what our chart is saying. So I always tell people, like, get your chart done, see what's going on in your life, because sometimes we're in the dark night of the soul, sometimes we're in, like, harder times in our life. But it's about our thoughts creating. So try to keep a positive mindset and try to imagine what you want for your future and go in that direction, because that's what's coming through. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I've been I literally have been broke, like, for my whole life. I'm in this whole, like, I constantly hustle, and so I understand that feeling. Like, I can never get above water. I get that, but you have to, again, switch because it's coming in, like, your thoughts sometimes get negative, where you're just like, oh, this sucks, oh, I hate life, like, you need to get in a more positive vibration, a higher vibration. Try affirmations every day. That high vibration is what's going to help you to manifest. We cannot manifest when we're stuck in a low vibration and we're like, oh, life sucks. We can't manifest that way. So I feel like next year is going to be a lot better for you. Like you're saying, a new cycle. I totally believe that. I feel like next year is going to be better for you. I feel like in the year after that, it'll kind of climb up, but we have to go through, like, a balance, but there's going to be a shift. They talk about January as something significant happening, but it's almost like if you get this job, it'll lead to other things. Like, it'll lead to another job. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes we have to work our way up the ladder. Sometimes we have to work our way up with learning this and learning that and having this job and having that job before we get to where we really want. You know what I mean? And I would also say, like, if you want to do side hustles, YouTube has lots of side hustles. Just type in side hustles on YouTube. That'll help you make extra money. Yeah, so vegetarian doesn't necessarily make your vibration go higher. Yes, it is better for you because honestly, like, well, for some people, like for me, I've tried to be vegetarian, but I have A positive blood. It doesn't work well for me. A blood, it doesn't work that well because we tend to crave that part of the meat. But keeping your vibration up is more like affirmations, like I am divine love, I am worthy, I will create wealth, like those kind of things. They have lots of videos on YouTube you can do. Manifesting, playing those, they have manifesting videos you can play literally while you sleep, and it helps shift your conscious. You have to start being thankful for what you have, grateful for what you have, but also manifest at the same time. So as far as the vibration is going, like, you keep your vibration up by doing things you love, watching funny movies, dancing and singing, like just trying to stay in a higher vibrational place so that you can attract more. But you are in, like I said, it's something to do with your astrology chart. Like you said, your astrology is saying, your astrology chart, like you said, you're starting a new cycle. That's what it feels like to me. Like next year is going to be better. January highlights for you is something like changing happening. It's either going to be that job or another job, but it's like almost that job leads you to another one. You know what I mean? So any opportunities, take it. Keep trying. And again, side hustles you can do to make extra money, extra income, and you might find something that way. I also kind of feel like an entrepreneurial vibe with you, so you could even go that direction eventually. Yeah, no, but there's certain ways to manifest and certain ways not to. So we can say that, but we have to actually believe it. We have to actually get in our mindset, and it's good that you're saying you're grateful and you're thankful because that helps us manifest. Like when we start saying we're thankful and grateful for what we have, that helps us manifest. So we can also try too hard. So you kind of have to put it out to the universe and leave it alone. Because let me tell you, I had a thought. I was like, oh man, I'd like a Jeep. I manifested a Jeep. But there's other things I can't manifest. So sometimes it's just like we put the thought out there with enough love and belief and that we really need it, and then we leave it alone. Yeah, you're gonna get a new job, or there's gonna be a new opportunity. January really highlights for you as a point of change. Like it's gonna be a whole new year, a whole new you. I feel like doing more with your body, mind, and soul to get into a higher vibration, to feel better about yourself and feel better about your situation. And then next year, it's almost like you get another job, but then you also get a job after that. Like that job is not going to be the job forever. It's almost like it leads to other things. Does that make sense? But any opportunities, definitely take it. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much. I've got to go. I'm going to be late. I'm not going to make it. So, you guys have a Merry Christmas. Hopefully I'll see you before Christmas, but you never know. Thank you so much for joining and doing questions and stuff. If you have a question you would like answered, you can email me at thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. I can literally get to it while I'm sitting at the vet's office or hopefully later today. If you want to join the platform group, it's $20 today only, otherwise it's 25. I've only got, I think, 3 people now in there. So you guys have a Merry Christmas. You're welcome, Genesis, and good luck. Remember, look forward to the future. Don't look in the past, and we can stay in the present, but we can also look forward to good things coming. You have good things that are going to come around the corner. You just have to believe it. Okay? We got to get out of that. Sometimes I know I talk about the manifestation and the vibration and all that a lot, but everything is literally energy. So put your thoughts out to the universe. Be like, universe, I need this job. I need this. Thank you so much for everything. And I'm trusting you to put me where I need to be, and leave it. And then do your affirmations and stuff like that. It'll help. So I got to actually get her. I think I can, I don't know. All right. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much. I got to go. I got a jet. Love you. See you soon. Okay, come on. Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for helping me out. I love you. Bye.